This is very, very important. Oh, mercy. All right, so let me see if we, sorry about the delay there. All right, so hello and welcome. I see 4 persons here. So thanks for sticking around. Sorry for the late start, but here we go. Become a math expert. 10 secrets to get there. 10 secrets to get there. Stay until the end. You may hear something you did not know. Yes, you will hear something you did not know. So, secret 1, listen to your teacher carefully. Yes, listen to your teacher carefully. But how? I'm going to show you right away. So, do not try to write when your teacher is teaching. No, 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 no. But you are asking, so how am I going to get the notes? I got you. I got you. So here we go. Engage with the explanation of the content. You need to listen. After all, what was written will be there for a few moments. So do not write when the teacher is writing. Engage with the explanation. What do I mean? I'll tell you in a few seconds. Your intent is to understand. Understand from drawings, writing, the emphasis your teacher makes. Key points are going to be very important. So how do you capture these? Of course, I will get to that in a minute. So, secret 2. Get to worked examples. Get the worked examples from the initial contact with the content. What do I mean? Ask your teacher for time to copy or snap the worked example. So you remember a while ago I said you're not to write when the teacher is explaining. You want to catch every word. All right, so the picture or time to copy will ensure that you get those pieces of work, the problems. And so, refer to your textbook for examples. Study the examples. Yes, study the examples. Try to do the examples independently. Independently. Yes, some might ask, so what's the point? It's already done. No, 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 don't take that approach. You can still write the example, the prompt for the example, and try. In fact, those are good because you have all the steps that you can match up against. All right, so try to do the examples independently. Now, secret 3, understand the reason for each step in the problem. All right, I see some persons join. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, you're at secret 3. And so you want to know the theorem that is at work in the problem. Yes, secret 3, understand the reason for each step in the problem. And we have to know, I'm right in the middle now, you have to know when the theorem applies. This is what you need to do. And then you have to learn how to apply this theorem. All right, so that is secret 3 right there. And now, let's go to secret 4. Work problems efficiently. You may hear about math marathons. You need to be careful of those because you're overtaxing the body. On this channel, there is a video, Caring for the Brain. You can check that out. You will learn how to optimize your brain and even work more efficiently. But here, we're looking at working problems efficiently. Here it is now. Master problems with only positive numbers, right? These are very forgiving. And so when you do these, you're more focused on carrying out the steps, right? They're very forgiving. Now, after you have mastered those, then you will go to problems with a single negative value, right? Problems with a single negative value. After you have mastered those, then you go on to multiple sign change, multiple sign change. And once you have those under your belt, then you go for all negatives. Yes, and this will cut down your time significantly. No more need for marathons. No, no. Look at Caring for the Brain. This will let you know how to optimize your brain function. And so, this will reduce the need for doing large numbers of problems. Oh, yes. And so, secret 5, practice, practice, practice. You hear this all the time. You see these guys who are skydiving? They didn't just jump up and go in the air and just jump from a plane. No, no, no. They would have prepared themselves. So what do I mean by practice, practice, practice as it comes to math? Here it is. Just like anything you want to do good or want to be good at, you need to practice. After you understand the concept, of course, you don't want to practice error. You want to practice after you have understood the concept. Make sure you have answers for your practice. It makes no sense to do lots and lots of problems and not check if they're correct. Not just the final answer, but also the details leading, the structured workout leading to the solution. So, it makes absolutely no sense, one more time, to practice and not check your answers. And so, let's go to secret 6. Develop your solutions in details. Yes, develop your solutions in details. So, don't be in a hurry to get your answers. No, no, no. You don't need to be in a hurry. There's no prize most times for that. Only vanity. Oh, I finished first. Oh, I got this. That's not necessary. Don't be in a hurry to get answers. Be careful. Do your diligence. And so, when you develop your solutions, it is possible for others to see your thinking, even you. Yes, and if you made a mistake, do your own error analysis and catch your error. Learn from your error. Yes, make a note to yourself. Yes, an annotation of where you went wrong. And make an effort not to make that error again. And so, if you cannot find your error, ask someone who knows how to help you. Ask someone who you know knows how to help you. And so, secret 7. Only stop showing details when you can consistently get detailed solutions correct. That's the only time you should stop showing the details. And you are unlikely to make mistakes. That's the only time you should skip steps. And of course, secret 8. Always read instructions. You know this, your teachers tell you this all the times. But I have some specific reasons why you want to read your instructions. Here it is now. Adhere to the instructions. You may be doing the problem, yeah? But if you're not following the instructions, it may be completely wrong, you know? And so, if a specific method is required, you should do that method. If that method is not done, it is not correct. Math is not only about getting an answer. Sometimes you are assessed on a particular concept that you will teach. One, it's true. You should be able to work and get an answer, get a solution. That's true. But you need to be able to master the particular methods that are being asked for in the instructions. And so that's secret 8. And now, secret 9. Handle word problems with care. So how do you do this? Here it is. Read the problem the first time, only to become familiar with it. Only to become familiar. Only to become familiar. Then, see what concept applies. Read again. List the given information. It is always a good idea. Draw a diagram where applicable. You can draw stick figures. It doesn't have to be a work of art. Just something that represents the situation in the problem. And then use the appropriate formula or concept or theory to tackle the problem. And so, secret 10. We are almost here. I see some people that join a little bit later. Welcome, 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 welcome. If you have seen these methods before, go ahead and leave something in the chat. Let me know if any of these methods so far have surprised you. They're simple, but they're very important. Always be prepared. What do I mean by this? Always be prepared. Here we go. As a student, review often. Yes, you have to review. You have to review. You remember one of those secrets to practice, practice, practice? The reviewing will aid in that practice. So as a student, review often. During the semester or the term. Also, during the breaks. Yes, you get a break from the books, but you have to beat the books. You have to master the concept. I tell you something. The synchronized swimmers spend lots and lots of hours in the pool. Those who are great at sports, no matter what it is, invest lots and lots of time. As a student, that's your sport. Math, English, and whatever else you do. That's your thing to master. And so, during the break, you are going to practice. So, I'm not saying use every waking moment in the break to practice. Oh no. Remember, I showed you how to practice without doing marathons. Check those secrets, the ones that I shared earlier. Even in the summer holiday, you should practice. Even in the summer holiday. And I give you a formula. Maybe half an hour every other day, or maybe 1 hour every 2 days. Of course, you need to take a day of rest, right? Because we can't just keep going, going, going. So, make sure you practice, 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 and always be prepared. And so, go ahead and type in the chat if you have learned something you did not expect. Go ahead and write something in the chat. Let me know. Let me know. All right, so we are almost at the end, and now you know how to become an expert in math. It's very simple, but it requires discipline. It requires patience. It requires lifting up yourself after you have tried a hard problem. It requires you sticking to it, not giving up. Master those problems.